I've got the update of a decade. I got the update of the decade. Sorry, I'm really excited. I got the update of the decade because about 5-6 years ago, all right, I was working about an hour away from my house, and I did make this video. I did post it on here, and I don't know how to edit or how to do like the video plays for a little bit and then I jump in. So I'm just going to give the whole thing to you. Quick content text. 5-6 years ago, working about an hour away from my house, right? Doing the home health aid thing. Got off work early one morning and I just needed something to eat, just needed something to drink to get me home. That's all I needed. So I stopped at a Sheetz. And as I'm standing in this Sheetz, I hear the clack, clack, clack of cowboy boots. Now, I'm not really paying attention. I'm not looking. I'm waiting to see if my coffee's done, my iced coffee. And all of a sudden, all I hear from beside me is, "Ooh, baby girl, you fat and I'm loving that." Huh? And I look to my side and there is this young 20-ish thing standing beside me in a pair of cowboy boots, a hat, the faded jeans, the button-up flannel with a wad of dip in his mouth. And he's looking at me and he's just, "Girl, are you a mommy? I'll be your baby. I'll suckle." What the frick? He said suckle. Listen, sweetheart, if I can just get you out in my truck, I'll flip that fupa up like the hood of my Chevy and eat you from the front to the back to the front again. Oh, now I am not accustomed to being talked to like that, so I'm just kind of standing there with a look on my face, and he is doing all he can to wine, dine, and recline me in his truck. I mean, he is pushing for it, and he is pushing hard. Now, the whole time he is talking to me, all right, I happen to look over, and there's a girl behind the register counter doing the absolute puppy-eyed, moony Juliet on the balcony, just... And I look at him and I look at her and I'm looking at him and I'm looking at her, and I was like, "Hey, sugar, listen, I'm married, but..." And I took his arm and I kind of turned his body. I went, "There is quite the snack. And she been eyeing you like you a Twinkie she want to get a hold of." Y'all, this kid looks at me and does one of these. Daddy gonna work. I have never seen a man lick his fingers and actually smooth his eyebrows, but I did that day. And he goes over to the countertop, leans his hip against it, and does one of the lean the hip, flick the hat. Sup? How you doing? And I'm sitting there thinking, oh, shit. Now, I've seen it on TVs and I've seen it on cartoons when the girl does the giggle thing behind her hand. I've never seen it in real life till this day, because this girl looked right at him and went, and he ate it up. He ate it up, y'all. The smile that hit his face, he found Jesus right there in the Sheetz gas station. Now, we're going to fast forward 5-6 years later to today. I happen to find myself in that exact same Sheetz gas station, right? The exact same one. I get up to the counter, girl turns around, and it's her. And she looks at me, and I look at her, and she goes, "Oh, it's you, girl." And she does this, and the rock on that ring finger was the size of my pinky nail. And I went, "Oh my God, Cowboy?" Oh, yes. Cowboy, his best friend, and Cowboy's dad. Huh? Oh, yeah, all three of them. They love me. They absolutely love me. I am so happy you said for him to talk to me. I'm so happy you said for him to talk to me. I have had the best time of my life. I have an amazing life. I don't even have to work. I'm only part-time. And she's telling me all about how Cowboy, his daddy, and his best friend share her. They all live together. She's happy. And right about then, what do I hear coming up behind me? But the clack, clack, clack of cowboy boots. And I turn and I look at him, and she went, "Babe, it's her." And he looked at me and he's like, "I want to shake your hand for the best 5-6 years of my life. I want to thank you. My daddy thanks you. My best friend thanks you, because we share this little morsel." And he leans over and he just pinches her cheek, and she just giggles herself half to death. And I find that beautiful. I don't even care if they play group share. I find that beautiful. I find that amazing. I'm happy I know. I'm happy I found out. The update of the decade, and I'm happy as shit.